Just a quick disclaimer, if you're a fan of Plain Potatoes and you think that he's funny, yes, the first half of this video will be me talking about why I think what he does is wrong and why other people think it's wrong, but the other half of this video is talking about kind of the history between me and him and why it's actually a really bad thing to support him. So I don't know, maybe give the video a chance, that's all I could really ask of you. Also, the title of this video actually isn't clickbait, but we'll get to that later. Mamma mia, here I go again. Someone wants to kill me. Hey guys, welcome back to another video. I'm not gonna waste any time with some bit for an intro because there's a lot to talk about in this one. Technically, this video counts as a part 2 to one I made like a month and a half ago, and normally I think I'm supposed to say, go watch that, it's a good one, but I don't want you to stop watching this video. So I will fill you in if you haven't seen the one before. No need to go back and watch that one. The video was on an Instagram account where the guy who makes content for it would harass people in public for content. He would take out his phone, film directly in people's faces, and try to roast them, but he would just be mean as shit and wouldn't leave when they asked him to. Here we have him making fun of strangers because they're bald.
Oh my fucking god.
Oh my god. Jackson, ignoring me isn't gonna bring your hairline back.
What the fuck are you doing, dude? What are you doing?
Sir, do you want to be in my commercial for men with bald heads?
Hey, come on, kid, I gotta go.
Sir, you got a bald head?
Get out of here.
Here's him being racist to an Asian guy who's just genuinely asking him to leave him alone.
The time. Like, what are you doing?
Huh?
What are you doing? This is just a complete waste of your time.
Okay, I can't hear you. You need to swallow the egg roll in your mouth.
And good, film me recording this so I can just point out like what you're doing. I'm like not trying to insult you.
Stop.
I'm not trying to like call you out or anything. I'm just like, you're coming in here and I'm like, really, dude, this is what you're doing.
What's your favorite cartoon movie? Kung Fu Panda, that's my guess.
And here we have him assaulting a man by kissing him when he asked him not to touch him. In the biz, we call that a crime.
If you touch me in any way.
No, if I kiss you, just answer the question. Just say, if you kiss me, I will hit you.
If you touch me, I'm gonna...
No, say if you kiss me. Oh my god. So you're gonna let me kiss you? So if I...
Fuck you, man.
If you think that stuff is funny, just for a second put yourself in that guy's shoes. He had this guy come up and bother him and not leave, kiss him when he didn't want to be kissed, and now he's a viral video even though he didn't want to be filmed in the first place. If you were him, you would be pissed. He originally got traction on Instagram for framing one of those videos to seem like a guy assaulted him.
So the craziest shit just happened, right? So I'm making this video, right, and this guy gets pissed off. He starts grabbing my phone, throwing it on the ground, he threw his lunch at me and all this other shit. He punched me in my face and everything, right? So we get into this museum. We go into a museum, and the guy's still going off, being mad and shit, and he takes my phone out of my hand. He throws it on the ground, and he stomps it hella time.
And there's no video proof of anything happening, so I can't say for sure. I wonder why he didn't post what he was filming. But he made it seem like he was attacked by this guy, even when in the story, he said that he followed the dude into a museum. Anyways, last video I didn't mention his name once because he was a smaller creator than me and I didn't want to give him attention because what I thought he was doing was wrong. But now, he's blown up even past me, so we can talk about him and say his name. His name is Plain Potatoes. You might have heard of Plain Potatoes recently from this video on Twitter.
That's okay. The cops are on their way and he'll be arrested.
What? Don't cry. It's okay. Just step away. Listen to Wanda Sykes. She said step away. Alright. I thought this was my hood.
What hood? Like you own Baltimore City?
Darkness. Honey Boo Boo, stop following me, please.
Go away.
Ugly what?
Ugly black guy, go away.
That's why you spit on me 4 times. Tastes like a lot of dick. Have you been sucking dick lately? Put the knife away. You just spit on me, now you're gonna stab me?
Yeah, because you just threatened my life.
Excuse me?
Okay, so Plain Potatoes has been blowing up because of that. And honestly, I understand why that video could get him a following. If you've seen my last video, or if you knew of his stuff before, and you took away all knowledge of that stuff that you had seen, this just seems like a guy who was in a sprint who started recording when he was getting kicked out for some reason. Now, my first question normally would be, why is this guy getting kicked out? Is she crazy, or did he do something? But Twitter doesn't ask those questions. People just retweet shit without Googling it. I saw a couple of days ago that people were retweeting that this generation was so soft because A Christmas Story was getting pulled from TBS because of the bullying scene. It's not true, and it had a lot of retweets because people just do it. So the woman in the video pulls a knife on him and also spits on him. But did you notice how this video starts by her reacting to him and not from him going in there and filming? Most likely because all of his other content is just roasting and harassing people in public. So I'm not saying her reaction was justified in any way, but she's reacting that way because he cut out the bit where he was harassing her in the store. Because that's what Plain Potatoes does. So there's kind of a lot of stuff we have to get to, especially the aftermath of my last video between me and Plain Potatoes. But first I want to look at his most recent content that he's been posting to Twitter.
Schmidt.
Do not record me. I will call the cops.
Yeah.
Get out.
Why are your arms so long? You look like a skinny Gru from Despicable Me.
Stop talking to me. Stop talking to me. This is harassment.
This is harassment.
Okay, I have no.
Okay, I have no.
So here we have Plain Potatoes doing what he does best. He just goes up to a random person and, like a child, just repeats shit they say and then throws in a bad roast. He'll have a couple of decent, kind of clever roasts in like 20 videos, but most of the time they're just really lazy. And also, not a lawyer here, but I know that he is in Baltimore. And when I looked up harassment on Baltimore's government website, it says harassment is repeated, unwanted verbal or physical annoyances. Harassment is also unwarranted threats or unwarranted demands. Repeated or unwanted conduct that is intended to be overtly demeaning, humiliating, mocking, insulting, or belittling is harassment. So, according to just me Googling shit, I am not a lawyer, but it seems like every video he has could be breaking the law. Okay, so here is another clip of when he goes to harass someone who recognizes him.
Oh no. I know who you are, you have to leave. I'm not interested in you taking a video of me. Stop. Leave right now. Leave.
Oh my God.
You leave right now.
Jessica.
I know who you are. Oh yes, thank you.
Jessica.
Please, can you get out of here?
Oh shit.
I have encountered you before in Mount Vernon. You are a fucking nasty person in our neighborhood.
So he's becoming infamous in his neighborhood because they all hate him so much. And honestly, I'm not gonna say that he's like the worst roaster I've ever heard, but he's definitely the laziest, because in so many clips, I just hear him say that people need to go to the dentist or that their breath stinks. Here's a quick cut of at least multiple times he uses the same insult.
Because it makes places like this look bad and people don't want to be harassed, so fucking leave.
I need you. I don't like your breath. Your teeth look crazy.
Why are you recording me right now? When you sat down.
No. Brush your teeth before you speak to me.
Please leave. You need to leave and go to the nearest CVS and buy some Crest. Your breath stinks.
Are you looking for something?
I'm just looking to fix your teeth. I'm a dentist.
Ask me about something. Teach me about something.
How often should you brush your teeth every day? Okay, first of all, you have something green on the side of your mouth. Are you gonna?
I answered your fucking question.
Calm down. Look, I'm not your dentist. I'm not the person who did that to you.
Dentist.
So if your job is to roast people, you fucking suck at it, dude. You're really bad. You don't think after you use that like twice that you might want to vault it and not use it again?
Sit down. As soon as you got up, a whiff of you just went across the whole restaurant.
Oh shit. No. Okay, now I get it. She has bad breath. So that was the bit, you know, because a second ago he said that her breath was bad, and then when she said that he wasn't funny, he said he caught a whiff of her breath. Okay, that's great. No, you're really good at this.
Yeah, there it is.
I know who the fuck you are!
But bro.
Huh?
The police are coming.
Is a dentist coming?
Now, obviously, this girl is very emotional in this situation, but when he posts it, it seems like she's just kind of randomly being emotional. But when you know who he is, you know that you have to scream or yell at him to get him out of there. You have to call the cops. He's just so bad at roasting. Like, just write some before you get there, honestly. Because they're clearly not improv. He pulls out the bad breath one all the time. So write a couple and then just bring them with you, man. I'll give you one for me right now. My eyebrows look like 2 caterpillars had a suicide pact to die on my forehead. It's not that hard to roast people, but people with the talent to do it only do it in settings where it's welcomed by the person getting roasted. What is mind-boggling about Plain Potatoes is that so much of his content is somebody directly to his face trying to be a human being and just saying, "What are you doing, man? Why are you doing this?" And none of it ever gets through to him. It might get through to him when he goes to sleep at night and he thinks about all the shitty things he does, but at least in the moment, you never see a point where he breaks and is more of a human being and shows any sense of empathy at all. Now, I'll give it to Plain Potatoes. He does have a video that I actually like. Let's watch.
I'm sorry, could you stop?
If a breeze blew in here right now, I think you would break in half. You need to, just eat some noodles or something, gain some weight.
Don't insult her, please.
Huh?
Don't insult her.
Stop it. Stop.
Stop it.
What the hell? Who's your dentist? That's who's really ruining this night.
Well, then you are free to go somewhere else.
Yeah, sure.
You are. Seriously, you are.
Why do you keep talking to me, man?
Now, this is what he can't handle, is he was trying to roast somebody who wasn't throwing it back at him. But the second somebody starts questioning him and not being upset, he just doesn't know what to do. All he could say was, "Stop it, man. Why are you talking to me?" What the fuck do you mean? Your job is to talk to people that don't want to talk to you. So you have to throw it back at this guy, and not with a dentist or bad breath insult.
Because you were sitting in my space and you were insulting this nice young lady, and I think
I was just letting her know if a breeze came in here, she was split in half. She's as thin as a stick. She's a branch, a twig.
That's insulting.
If my mom said go grab a twig so I could beat your ass with it, I would go grab her.
So let me understand this. You insult me because of my breath. You're insulting her because of her physique. What's the point? What is your game? You're recording everybody and trying to gauge their insults to your reactions to your insults? Is that what your game is?
I don't know I'm just a dentist and I'm trying to fix your teeth.
Okay, so you don't want to engage that question at all. You're going to be evasive and you're going to avoid that question.
Now, this is my favorite clip of his, because this guy, bless this guy, if somebody can get me in contact with this dude, I would just like to thank him, because Plain Potatoes had nothing here. He's finally getting shit thrown back to his face, and he's crumbling under the pressure. Because the one thing that he does when he feels cornered is make a joke about bad breath, because he's that uncreative. So the second he doesn't know how to respond to somebody saying, "This is what you're doing, this is why it's wrong," he just crawls into a corner and throws the last pocket of insults that he has left.
Because someone is calling you out for being a bully in the middle of a restaurant.
Wow. For someone who's very observant,
yeah.
You overlooked brushing your teeth this morning. We just keep going back to square one. What the hell is going on?
You keep going back to
Colgate,
avoiding
Colgate, Crest, Aquafresh, Arm & Hammer, anything.
Would you move to that seats over there? There's lounges.
They don't want you in here anymore. Okay?
Have a good day, Tony Hawk. Have a good day, sir.
You too, man.
So he posted this, and to be honest, I don't know why. He got so absolutely humiliated, and the best thing about it is that Twitter agrees. Here are, in order, the top responses to this Twitter video. First video was funny as fuck. Now you can tell dude trying too hard and looking for clout. I'm too white to be reading these. It's just gonna sound like a dad reading hip-hop lyrics. I'm sorry. The results of wanting fame so badly on social media. Dude isn't even funny. The white guy low-key gave him work. This is not even funny no more. I mean, at first he had me dead as fuck, but this high-key harassment when it's not funny anymore. I liked the Honey Boo Boo one, but every new video I watch makes me sick. The man in the video was right. You're a bully and not even funny. Okay, so it seems like he only got a following because the first video didn't really show who he was as a person. And now, every video following it, people are starting to recognize that he does this out of desperation. So I put the video up, and about 2 days later, I believe, I was at a Halloween party, and my Instagram notifications just started blowing up on my lock screen. And all of them were just saying darkness, or I thought this was my hood. So I went on Instagram, and I saw that he had posted about my video on his Instagram account. So the post said, "So this dude at Eddy Burback dislikes my Instagram. His video was pretty funny though, you guys gotta check it out. Love you, Eddy," and a kissing emoji. Now, I appreciate what he tried to do. You know, sometimes a commentary person will make fun of someone and then they'll play along and it won't damage them as much. But the problem with that is usually those are more fun commentary videos where they don't really call you out on anything. And my video was specifically saying that he could be breaking the law and what he was doing was just super shitty. He also tried to disguise it like he wasn't throwing his fans at me, but he tagged me in the video. Not only did he tag me, but he said that I disliked him and tagged me, so I got flooded with comments. So once he did that, people that followed me reported him and his account got deleted. And that's because I talked about it on Twitter. So before his account was deleted, he started messaging me trying to taunt me for some reason, even though in the situation I clearly won. I criticized you and you had nothing to come back at me with. So I don't know what trying to taunt me would do. Then his followers got my most recent Instagram post removed by reporting it. He then tried to taunt me again by saying, "Aw, you deleted your post." I didn't respond, didn't want to give him attention. No response like I expected. Baby boy. And then his account was gone. So that was fucking hilarious because he was trying to taunt me like I was scared of him when I made a 15-minute video about how shitty I think he is. So I went on to make other videos in the next couple of weeks and I didn't really think much of it. You know, I was really focused on the YouTube channel until one day I got tagged in a post by him. And when I looked at the post, I searched for my name instantly and read this sentence. "I had a dream that I choked at Eddy Burback to death and smiled the whole time."
Are you a rewards member?
No.
Have you come here?
I know.
Okay. The 1461. Need a bag for your Sharpies?
I know thank you.
Okay.
Yikes! That's gonna be a fucking yikes for me. Holy shit. So that was new. I've never had that happen to me before, so new experience for me. And normally I think after something like this, when you're watching a commentary video, you want to see like a slam dunk toward the end. You want to see someone get absolutely destroyed. But that's not exactly what this is. Because when you read the full post that he tagged me in saying he wanted to choke me to death, he said this: "Let's be real. I'm depressed and lonely. I crave attention, and that's why I started these vids. These vids are the product of my depression. I get attached to people way too easy. I consider suicide at least 4 times a week, but I'm always too scared to even try. I had a dream that I choked at Eddy Burback to death and smiled the whole time. Every day feels the same, like a cycle. My dad's a bitch. I always try to stay happy. Everything wrong in my life is my fault and I don't care. I'm kinda just doing whatever. Just gonna go through the movements till I die for real. I'm deleting this tomorrow. Just wanted to be real with y'all." Now, I saw that and immediately I didn't feel bad for making my video because I still think that what he does actively hurts people. A friend of mine made a point that there are millions of people who are depressed and they don't go out in public and harass people and sexually assault people and just bother them. By what he's saying, he has this hole of attention that he craves and he does this for that. And he admitted to it, so he's not just goofing around and roasting. He's doing this to fill a hole in his life. And at that time, he said he was done doing public videos because they were harming other people and it was because of his depression. He also mentioned when he was going to do that he was going to focus on music instead and turn his account into a music channel. He posted some clips of him playing the piano and they were really good. I also left the comment, "Hey man, please contact someone and seek some help. I sincerely hope that you get the support that you deserve. Don't do anything drastic. You can and will get better." And I still believe that. But when he continues to make these videos that hurt other people, there's no justification for it. I'm sorry. So there's 2 things I want to address before we finish off this video. One is if you enjoy Plain Potatoes content, you're enabling somebody who is unstable and is doing these things straight for attention. It's not helping him in any way to defend him. If anything, you're hurting him when you defend him. The second thing is I want to talk straight to Plain Potatoes right now because I know he's watching this video. I don't want this to turn into some big feud. I don't want to have any like Twitter arguments or Instagram arguments about this, because when I see you talk as yourself, you seem like a genuine guy, but then you go and act like you're not a human being when you're harassing everybody. I think what you need to do is what you did a month ago, and that's stop these public videos and go and get some real help. You don't have to do it right away. I'm not saying you need to change your entire life, but instead of making, this big, grand, like fight between both of us, message me. I will talk to you. I will DM you back. If you're willing to try and actually work something out where you're not hurting other people, I would love to talk to you, man. But if you keep doing these public videos, not only is it going to turn the internet on you, but you're actively destroying your life. You're hurting other people, and once this phases out, you're not going to be able to get a job anywhere with this shit in your history, dude. So I'm going to end this video by just saying, I think Plain Potatoes can and will get better, but he's got to take that step himself. And if he continues to do shit like this, we need to stop it. Thank you to Helen, Genzi, Carrie, Business Vulture, Kat, Maddie, Bernard, Sophia, Damien, Gabrielle, Julia, Child of Burback, Kenzie, Cheeseburger Jim, Amber, Casey, Liz, Aurora, Danny, Kimberly, Diana, Adam, Zach, Adrian, Megan, Noah, Reese, Luke, Amanda, Nichiban, Brian, Ashley, Jasmine, Dave and Janet. Thank you guys so much.